Borden and his ass cartoon.
Oh, Borden and his ass. Well, it looks like he's having a difficult time. Like it's a summer.
Just describe it, what you see.
Borden's pulling a donkey, and the donkey is. He looks like he's gonna have a difficult time getting conscription. That's still the same thing? Same thing, right? Conscription.
No, you just described it. So what we see is a donkey, exhaling smoke through his nose with a leash tied.
Borden's leaning on
around
a
his
wall.
neck. No, just a man on the left is pulling the donkey, well, trying to pull a donkey over the wall, and it looks like he's having a pretty tough time.
Yeah.
And
on the
say
wall.
the message. What do you think the message is?
Oh, he's gonna have a difficult time getting conscription.
Accepted into society, and yeah.
Okay, next one.
All right, this is
Are we just summarizing up the way?
You want to do? All right.
Okay. Oh, it's stolen. Okay. So for this one, we see a man being chased with things that are called feathers, and the people that are being held, they're holding the feathers. Those people are representing different regions of Canada. So it was Ontario, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Alberta. And anybody else see anything that I missed?
What does it say in the bubble?
The first one is stating anti-conscription, so I'm guessing he represents the people that
don't want to be part of the
yeah.
That's why they're chasing him. Okay.
And the message is, did you already do the message?
No. It also says follow the white plume, I think.
Follow the white plume.
Which means what?
Plume.
A white plume, I think. It means a target for enemy guns. So I mean, it's making a reference towards the war, which is kind of ironic.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I think deeper detail what it means is, from what I saw, is since the French part of Canada didn't really send as much soldiers as the English-speaking part of Canada, it shows that the Frenchies kind of are scaredy cats in comparison to the English.
Because they don't want to go.
Yeah, that's what I thought of the message, because every part of Canada is represented besides Quebec, which is the French-speaking, so that's what I got from the cartoon.
Maybe that has something to do with Quebec doing the kicking.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're on the train, aren't they? Okay, this is the fire.
I'll look at this one.
You want to do it?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so what we see in this one is it's a man in a fireman outfit pulling a hose that has the words Military Service Act written on it, spraying what looks like fire from outside a window. And then there's a man that's inside the window stating, "Drop your house and let us have a referendum." And in the top right corner, it says, "German menace to Canada and civilization." And this is his idea of fighting a fire. So the person that's dressed up in a fireman outfit's Borden. And I believe the person in the window is Wilfrid Laurier. And Borden's the person fighting the fire, obviously. And the hose represents Military Service Act, and it's just trying to say that Borden isn't trying to fight a war properly. He's trying to fight it with the Military Service Act more than the soldiers.
So who's the Military Service Act in this?
Huh?
Who's the military?
The hose. It says
the
Military Service Act. So he's fighting the fire with the military.
Hose, and the fire represents. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know how to change.
Fire represents the war. Okay.
Next photo is.
Wait, do you want to pause this and just?
So I'll describe it. So what we see in this one is it's called Les Purs, so the pier, and we see is that a woman?
No, they're both
men with top hats and suits.
I think that was it. Isn't that one of?
They're definitely not sleeping. They look like they're sitting upright.
No, they're sleeping.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, anyway,
they're sleeping.
They look peaceful at least.
Sitting up.
We'll go with two men. I'm pretty sure the one on the left's a woman, but we'll go with that.
What are they?
Sitting
They're
in a chair
on
on a railway and then there's a man in the back, I'm guessing, operating the railway, and on the top it says Toronto Street. Hello. And that happens
I didn't do my hair.
Sometimes when I have a shower and then
So the last one, guys.
Okay.
Service National.
So Liam, quickly.
Okay. So there's a German. That's a German helmet, correct?
Yep.
And he's shoving things into. What is he shoving?
People.
Okay, I didn't know that was people, but anyway, he's shoving them into a cannon, which is in the ground.
which looks like okay. Well, there's
And
a
then
statue
behind
of
him-
Liberty.
yeah,
also
the
fact
Statue of
that there's a
Liberty.
so I think that's like New York City. Is that not?
So yeah, so I'm guessing they're like maybe Europe's doing conscription too if they're forcefully enlisting soldiers into the war, because that might be it. Because like looks like he's forcing them into the cannon to
Yeah.
put them into war. So I feel like that they're forcefully enlisting soldiers into the war, something like that. Now is that?
Well, yeah, no, they're forcing him into firing. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So do
He's
you think
forcing
that's
him
it?
into the cannon.
So I guess maybe Europe is. What I kind of maybe see is that if
I
you
don't
really
understand
want to
this-
win the war, conscription may not be an option.
I don't understand the Statue of Liberty part.
'Cause
Yeah, same. I don't.
I don't understand either because I don't think America's part of it yet.
Or is it, maybe we're just thinking that it's the Statue of Liberty, maybe it's not. No, that's
It's
definitely
definitely
the Statue
Okay, I don't agree. I don't understand this one.
of Liberty. Okay. Well, I think we can conclude that that's our safest bet. for
Is
this
that
one.
they're forcefully
That they're
enlisting
forcing, yeah.
soldiers into the war.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. So the last question was the government acting in the interest of the public in enacting
conscription.
I say completely not, because
It's your basic conscription is basically forcing people against their will to join the army.
And they were
so that itself
they were
is
more trying to convince.
and they did multiple things to avoid other people's interests, like
not- yeah.
Gordon rigging the election. He made it so soldiers that are obviously going to want conscription to be able to vote for conscription. So
Which is fair.
for him,
fair
actually,
because
for
there's-
him.
But that's fair though, right? Because they're still Canadian citizens, they should vote whether.
But like he knew that he was going to lose, so that's why he added it. If he thought he was going to win, he probably wouldn't have done that.
I can.
He just put that.
I can
law
see
up.
that being like a dirty move, but like at the same time,
It's not a dirty move. I'm just saying like he knows that nobody likes him
Yeah.
except for the people that are in war right now.
yeah,
So
Okay.
yeah, I say definitely not.
yeah, I agree with that as well. Alicia.
No, definitely not. Alright, guys.
Okay.